Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay. Mhm. I don't know what happened. Um, okay. He- Hello everyone. Welcome to the Portrait Club Saturday Night Show. And I hope you all had a good week this past week. And it is an honor to have everyone here. Thank you all. And okay, I'm gonna read from Gary's poem called "Money Has Spoiled." I read that every Saturday on the show because that is our theme poem for the club, for the Portrait Club. Okay. Mhm. Let's see. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Hello, Soul Angel, and hello, Soul Angel. Welcome to the Portrait Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Hello, Greg, Charles Gregory Lassiter. Welcome to the Portrait Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here, and welcome both of you all. Okay, okay, okay. And okay, we have a comment here. And Soul Angel said, thanks, you're very welcome. Okay, now, okay. And now I'm gonna read Money Has Spoiled. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told, guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Um, I think that is so Angel said I'm on the beach, but still in contact with you. That is awesome. Soul Angel. I hope you have a great time on the beach. Okay, and thank you for being here. It is an honor. Okay, okay. Now, we're gonna do the raffle drawing. We're gonna do it later in the show. We're gonna do it after I read Ara Lee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. That way, make sure there's more here. Because last time I don't think anybody was here when I first did it. So I thought, well, I'll do it earlier I mean, later in the show, and so be should be more people, So that's what I'm doing. Okay. 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 Angel said, "Yes, you're right." Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Um. Okay. There's somebody watching it on my page, but don't say who it is or anything. Okay. Now we're going to get started listening um to Gary's. Um. Since I didn't have much time, um. Okay, I'm going to play this one. Mountain Dew. I already have it here. Gary singing Mountain Dew. It's an old traditional. Let's say old traditional folk, I guess.
There's an old hollow tree where you lay down $1 or two. Going all around the bend, come back again. There's a jug full of that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it are few. Now hush up your mug and fill up your jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Now Mr. Roosevelt told just how he felt when he heard that the dry log going through. If your liquor is red, it will swell up your head. Better stick to that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew. And them that refuse it are few. Now hush up your mug and fill up your jug with that good old Mountain Dew. The preacher rode by with his head hoisted high, said his wife had been bound with the flu. Well, he thought that I ought to sell him a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. Now hush up your mug and fill up your jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Well, my Uncle Mort is so up and short, he measures 4'2". But he feels like a giant when I give him a pint of that good old Mountain Dew. Oh, they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them that refuse it are few. Now hush up your mug and fill up your jug with that good old Mountain Dew. Yeah, ho!
That was so awesome. I love it when he sings. Yeah, he is very talented. Okay, now I'm going to read from the complete works the complete works of William Shakespeare. Mhm, mhm. Okay. As you all know, um, I've been reading King Henry VI, Part One. And remember, we weren't here last week because we had that the Poetry Club joins 100,000 Poets for a Change. You know what? That was so awesome. We had an awesome show, and I want to thank everyone for who came. Angel was there, and I want to thank everyone. It was so awesome. Everybody did an awesome, great job. Thank you all. It's an honor to have each one of you all participating in the Poetry Club doing 100,000 Poets for Change. And if you didn't make it this year, the ones who was there, for all the ones who was there, I hope you can come back next year too and do it and participate. Can you all hear me okay? I hope you all can hear me. Um, um, okay. And so Angel said yes, it was. Oh, okay, you must can hear me again. Good. Okay. Okay. Um, and I'm gonna read scene 3 and scene 4 on King Henry VI, Part 1. Okay. And bear with me, you all, because I noticed I'm having a hard time reading. And this is like a small print. If you can see this, how small it is. I don't know if it's my eyes or just because it's small print. So bear with me. Um, uh, um, okay. Scene 3. The plane. Okay, Act 3, Scene 3. The plains near Rouen. Enter Charles, the bastard of Orleans. Alencon, La Pucelle, and horses. La Pucelle. Dismay not, princes, at this accident, nor grieve that Rouen is so recovered. Cheer is no cure, but rather corrosive. For things that are not to be remedied. Let frantic Talbot and like a peacock sweep along his tail, will pull his plumes and take away his train. If Doffin and the rest will be but ruled. And Charles, we have been guided by thee hitherto, and of thy cunning had no diffidence. One sudden foil shall never breed distrust. Um, bastard, um, bastard of Orleans, search out thy wit for secret policies, and we will make thee famous through the world. Alencon will set thy statue in some holy place, and have thee reverenced like a blessed saint. Employ thee then, sweet virgin, for our good. Um, La Puce, um, La Pucelle. Then, thus it must be, this doth Joan devise, by fair persuasions mixed with sugared words, we will entice the Duke of Burgundy to leave its Talbot and to follow us. Charles, Mary, sweeting, if we could do that, France were no place for Henry's warriors, nor should that nation boast it so with us, but be exert from our provinces. Alencon, forever should they be expulsed from France, and not have title of an earldom here. La Pucelle, your honours shall perceive how I will work to bring this matter to the wished end. Drum sounds afar off. Hark! By the sound of drum you may perceive their prayers are marching on to Perward. Here sound an English march, enter, and passed over at a distance, Talbot and his forces. There goes a Talbot with his cold collar spread, and all the troops of English after him. French march. Enter the Duke of Burgundy and forces. Um, Duke and his fortune in favor makes him lag behind. Summon a party, we will talk with him. Trumpet sound, a party. Charles, a party with the Duke of Burgundy and Burgundy. Who craves a party with the Burgundy? La Pucelle, the princely Charles of France, thy countryman. Burgundy. What sayest thou, Charles? For I am marching hence. Charles, speak, La Pucelle, and enchant him with thy words. La Pucelle, brave Burgundy, undoubted hope of France, stay, let thy humble handmaid speak to thee. And Burgundy, speak on, but be not over tedious. La Pucelle, look on thy country, look on fertile France, and see the cities and the towns defaced by wasting ruin of the cruel foe, as looks the mother on her lowly babe, when death doth close his tender dying eyes. See, see the pining malady of France. Behold the wounds, the most unnatural wounds, which thou thyself hast given her woeful bread. O turn thy edged sword another way, strike those that hurt, and hurt not those that help. One drop of blood drawn from thy country's bosom should grieve thee more than stream of foreign gore. Return thee, therefore, with a flood of tears, and wash away thy country's stained spots. Burgundy, either she hath bewitched me with her words, or nature makes me suddenly relent. Pucelle, besides, all French and lawful progeny, who joins thou with but with a lordly nation, that will not trust thee but for profit's sake. When Talbot hath set footing once in France, and fashioned thee that instrument of ill, who then but English, Henry will be lord, and thou be thrust out like a fugitive. Call thee to mind, and mark but this for proof. Ward, not the Duke of Orleans, thy foe, and was he not in England prisoner? But when they heard he was thine enemy, they set him free without his ransom paid, in spite of Burgundy and all his friends. See, then thou fightest against thy countrymen, and joints with them will be thy slaughtered men. Come, come, return, thou wandering lord. Charles and the rest will take thee in their arms. Burgundy, I am been roaring cannon shot, and made me almost yield upon my knees. Forgive me, country, and sweet countrymen, and lords, accept this hearty kind embrace. My forces in my power of men are yours. So farewell, Talbot. I'll no longer trust thee. La Pucelle, aside. done like a Frenchman, turn and turn again. Charles, welcome, brave Duke. Thy friendship makes us fresh, and bastard of New Orleans, and doth beget new courage in our breast. Alencon, Lucille hath bravely played her part in this, and doth deserve a coronet of gold. And Charles, now let us on, my lords, and join our powers, and seek how we may prejudice the foe. Okay, and that was the end of scene 3. Okay. 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 Now, scene 4. Paris, the palace. Enter the king, Gloucester, Bishop of Winchester, York, Suffolk, Somerset, Warwick, Exeter, Vernon, Basset, and others. To them with his soldiers Talbot, my gracious prince and honourable peers, hearing of your arrival in this realm, I have a while given truce unto my wards, to do my duty to my sovereign, in sign whereof this arm that hath reclaimed to your obedience 50 fortresses, 12 cities, and 7 walled towns of strength, besides 500 prisoners of esteem. Let's fall his sword before your highness feet, and with submissive loyalty of heart, ascribe the glory of his conquest, God first to my God, and next unto your grace. Kneels. King, is this the Lord Talbot, Uncle Gloucester, that hath so long been resident in France? Gloucester, yes, if it please your majesty, my liege. King, welcome, brave captain and victorious lord. When I was young, as yet I am not old, I do remember how my father said, a stouter champion never handled sword. Long since we were resolved of your truth, your faithful service, and your toil in war. Yet never have you tasted our reward, or been rewarded with so much as thanks, because till now we never saw. Therefore, stand up, and for these good deserts, we here create you Earl of Shrewsbury, and in our coronation take your place. Senate flourish, exit in all but Vernon and the set. Vernon, now, sir, to you that were so hot at sea, disgrace of these colors that I wear, in honor of my noble lord of York. Darest thou maintain the former words thou spakest, um, bastard of Orleans? Yes, sir, as well as you dare patronize the envious barking of your saucy tongue against my lord the Duke of Somerset and Vernon. Sirrah, thy lord, honor as he is. And, and bastard of Orleans, why, what is he? As good a man as York? Vernon, hark ye, not so, and witness, take ye that, strikes him. Bastard of Orleans, villain, thou knowest the law of arms is such that whoso draws a sword, 'tis present death, or else this blow should his majesty and crave, I may have liberty to bend this wrong. When thou shalt see, I'll meet thee to thy cost. Well, miscreant, I'll be there as soon as you, and after meet you sooner than you would. The end of scene 4, and that was the end of Act 3. And I'll read Act 4. We'll start Act 4 next. That wasn't long, was it? Okay, I'll go on with Act 4 because the rest of the Act 3 wasn't that long. Okay, see, okay. Okay, we'll start with Act 4. Scene 1. Paris, a hall of state. Enter the king, Gloucester, Bishop of Winchester, York, Suffolk, Somerset, Warwick, Talbot, Exeter, the governor of Paris, and others. Gloucester, Lord Bishop, set the crown upon his head. Next, Gloucester, now governor of Paris, take your oath that ye elect no other king. Esteem none friends but such as are his friends, and none your foes but such as shall pretend malicious practices against his state. This shall ye do, so help you righteous God. Okay. Okay. Enter Sir John Dasfold. Dasfold, my gracious sovereign, as I rode from Calais to haste unto your coronation, a letter was delivered to my hands, writ to your grace from the Duke of Burgundy. Talbot, shame to the Duke of Burgundy and thee, I vowed, base knight, when I did meet thee next, to tear the garter from thy craven's leg, plucking it off, which I have done, because unworthily thou wast installed in that high degree. Pardon me, princely Henry, and the rest. This bastard at the battle of Patay, when but in all I was 6,000 strong, and that the French were almost 10-1, before we met, or that a stroke was given, like to a trusty squire, did run away, in which assault we lost 1,200 men. Myself and divers gentlemen beside were there surprised and taken prisoners. Then judge, great lords, if I have done amiss, or whether that such cowards ought to wear this ornament of knighthood, yes or no. Gloucester, to say the truth, this fact was infamous, and all and ill beseeming any common man. Much more a knight, a captain, and a leader. And ordained, my lords, knights of the garter were of noble birth, valiant and virtuous, full of haughty courage, such as were grown to credit by the wars, not fearing death, nor shrinking for distress, but always resolute in most extremes. He then that is not furnished in this sort doth but usurp the sacred name of knight, profaning him most honorable order, and should, if I were worthy to be judged, be quiet, degraded. Okay. Excuse me, you all. Uh-oh. Um, and should, if I were worthy to be judged, be quiet, degraded like a head-born swain that doth presume to boast of gentle blood. Kings, that hear thy doom, be packing. Therefore, thou that wast a knight, henceforth we banish thee on pain of death. Exit gospel. And now, my lord protector, view the letter sent from our uncle Duke of Burgundy, Gloucester. What means his grace that he hath changed his style? No more but plain and bluntly to the king. Hath he forgot he is his sovereign? Or doth this superscription pretend some alteration in goodwill? Was here, reads, I have, upon a special cause, moved with compassion of my country's weak wreck, together with the pitiful complaints of such as your oppression feeds upon, forsaken your pernicious faction, and joined with Charles, the rightful king of France. O monstrous treachery, can this be so, that in alliance, amity, and oaths, there should be found such false dissembling guile? King, what I doth my uncle Burgundy revolt? Gloucester, he doth, my lord, and is become your foe. King, is that the worst the letter doth contain? Gloucester, it is the worst, and all, my lord, he writes. King, why then, Lord Talbot, he there shall talk with him, and give him chastisement for his disabuse. How say you, my lord? Are you not content? Talbot, content, my liege. Yes, but that I am prevented. I should have begged. I might have been employed. King, then gather strength and march unto him straight. Let him perceive how ill we brook his treason, and what offence it is to flout his friends. Talbot, I go, my lord, in heart desiring still you may behold confusion of your foes. Okay, exit. Um, Enter Vernon and Beset. Vernon, grant me the combat, gracious sovereign. Beset, and me, my lord, grant me the combat too. York, this is my servant. Hear him, noble prince. Somerset, and this is mine, sweet Henry. Favor him. King Henry, be patient, lords, and give them leave to speak. Say, gentlemen, what makes you thus exclaim? And wherefore crave you combat? Or with whom? Vernon, with him, my lord, for he hath done me wrong. Beset, and I with him, for he hath done me wrong. King Henry, what is that wrong, whereof you both complain? First let me know, and then I'll answer you. Beset, crossing the sea from England into France, this fellow here, with envious carping tongue, upbraided me about the rose I wear, saying, "This the sanguine color of the leaves did represent my master's blushing cheeks," when stubbornly he did repugn the truth about a certain question in the law, argued betwixt the Duke of York and him, with other vile and ignominious terms, in computation of which rude reproach, and in defence of my lord's worthiness, I crave the benefit of law of arms and Vernon, and that is my petition, noble lord. For though he seem with forged quaint conceit to set a gloss upon his bold intent, yet know, my lord, I was provoked by him, and he first took exceptions at this badge, pronouncing that the paleness of this flower bewrayed the faintness of my master's heart. York, will not this malice Somerset be left? Somerset, your private grudge, my lord of York's, will out, though never so cunningly you another you smother it. King Henry, good lord, what madness rules in brain-sick man, when for so slight and frivolous a cause such factious emulation shall rise. Good cousins both of York and Somerset, quiet yourselves, I pray, and be at peace. York, let this dissension first be tried by fight, and then your highness shall command a peace. Somerset, the quarrel touches none but us alone. Betwixt ourselves let us decide it then. York, there is my pledge, accept it. Somerset, Vernon, nay, let it rest where it began at first. Master, okay. Confirm it so, mine honourable lord. Gloucester, confirm it so, confounded your strife. And perish ye with your audacious prate, presumptuous vassals. Are you not ashamed with this immodest, clamorous outrage to trouble and disturb the king and us? And you, my lords, methinks you do not well to bear with their perverse objections, much less to take occasion from their mouths to raise a mutiny betwixt yourselves. Let me persuade you take a better course. Execute. It grieves his highness. Good, my lords, be friends. King Henry, come hither, you that would be combatants. Henceforth I charge you, as you love our favour, quiet to forget this quarrel and the cause. And you, my lords, remember where we are, in France, amongst a fickle, wavering nation, that they perceive dissension in our looks, and that within ourselves we disagree. How will their grudging stomachs be provoked to wilful disobedience and rebel? Beside, what infamy will there arise when foreign princes shall be certified that for a toy, a thing of no regard, King Henry's peers and chief nobility destroyed themselves and lost the realm of France? Oh, think upon the quampas of my father, my tender years, and let us not forego that for a trifle that was bought with blood, let me the empire in this doubtful strife. I see no reason if I wear this rose. putting on a red rose, that anyone should therefore be suspicious. I'm more inclined to Somerset than York. Both are my kinsmen, and I love them both, as well they may upbraid me with my crown, because forsooth the King of Scots in crown. But your okay. um, 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 but your descriptions, but your descriptions better can persuade than I am able to instruct or teach. And therefore, as the other came in peace, so let us still continue peace and love. Cousin of York, we institute your grace to be our regent in these parts of France. And good, my lord of Somerset, un- unite your troops of horsemen with his hands of foot, and like true subjects, some of your progenitors go cheerfully together and digest your angry choler on your enemies. One ourself, my Lord Protector, and the rest, after some respite, will return to Calais, from thence to England, where I hope are ere long to be presented by your victories, with Charles Alarcon and that precious rout flourish, exit all but York, Warwick, Exeter, and Vernon. Warwick, my lord of York, I promise you the king prettily methought did play the orator York, and so he did, but yet I like it not, in that he wears a badge of Somerset. Warwick, tush, that was but his fancy, blame him not. I dare presume, sweet prince, thee thought no harm, York, and if I wished he did, but let it rest. Others' affairs must now be managed. Exit all but Exeter. Exeter. Well, didst thou, Richard, to suppress thy voice? For had the passions of thy heart burst out, I fear we should have seen deciphered there more rancorous spite, more furious raging broads than yet can be imagined or supposed. But howsoever, no simple man that sees this jarring discord of nobility would, okay, this soldiering, this shouldering of each other in the court, this fatuous bending of their favors, presages some ill event. 'Tis much when sceptres are in children's hands, but more when envy breeds on kind division. There comes a ruin, there begins confusion. Exit. The end. And I'll read the scene two, act four, scene two, next Saturday. Okay. Um. Okay. Let me see who that is. Okay. Hello, that was David Nathan. Hello, David. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Um, um, okay. Uh, okay. Welcome, Anita. Deepal. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Thank you very much. Okay. And I'll be reading the art uh-oh. I'll be reading Our Lee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning in a second. And after I read Our Lee, then we'll do the raffle drawing. Okay. Okay, I found it. Our Lee. Okay. Give me a second, and give me a few seconds, and then I'll get to the page where we left off on the other Saturday. Okay. Was that okay. Hmm. Okay, I have it here now. Okay. Let me get a sip of water and I'll start. And now I'm going to read Lee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay, we're on book 6 book. I think there's 9 books, if I remember right. What was that? Okay. Uh, okay. She she leaned above him, drinking him as wine. In that extremity of love, 'twill pass for agony or rapture, seeing that love includes the whole of nature, rounding it to love no more, since more can never be that just love. So forgot cast out of self, and drowning in the transport of the sight. Her whole pale, passionate face, mouth, forehead, eyes, one gaze, she stood. Then slowly, as he smiled, she smiled too, slowly, smiling unaware, and drawing from his countenance to hers a fainter red, as if she watched a flame and stood in it aglow. "How beautiful," said she. I answered, trying to be cold. "Must sin have compensations," was my thought, as if it were a holy thing like grief. "And is a woman to be fooled aside from putting vice down with that woman's toy, a baby? Ay, the child is well enough," I answered. "If his mother's palms are clean, they need be glad, of course, in clasping such. Not, I would rather lay my hand, were I chief, on God's brazen altered bars, red shot with burning sacrificial lambs, than touch the sacred curls of such a child." She plunged her fingers in his clustering locks, as one who would not be afraid of fire, and then with indrawn, steady utterance said, my lamb, although through such as thou, the most unclean got courage and approach to God once, now they cannot, even with men, find grace enough for pity and gentle words. "My Marian," I made answer, grave and sad, "the priest who stole a lamb to offer him was still a thief, and if a woman steals through God's own barrier hedges of true love, which fence out vices in securing love, a child like this, that's in her face. She is no mother, but a kidnapper, and he's a dismal orphan, not a son, whom all her kisses cannot feed so full he will not miss hereafter a pure home to live in, a pure heart to lean against, a pure good mother's name and memory to hope by when the world grows thick and bad and he's filled out for virtue." "Oh," she smiled with bitter patience, "the child takes his chance, not much worse off in being fatherless than I was father. He will say, belike, his mother was the saddest creature born. He'll say his mother lived so contrary to joy that even the kindest seeing her grow sometimes almost cruel. He'll not say she flew contrarious in the face of God with bat wings of her views, stole my child, my flower of earth, my only flower on earth, my sweet, my beauty." Up she snatched the child, and thus breaking on him in a storm of tears, drew out her long sobs from their shivering roots, until he took it for a game and stretched his feet and flopped his eager arms like wings and crowed and gurgled through his infant laugh. "Mine, mine," she said, "I have sure a right, as any glad, proud mother in the world, who says her darling down to cut his teeth upon her clutch ring, or upon her church ring. If she talks of law, I talk of law. I claim my mother dues by law, the law which now is paramount, the common law, by which the poor and weak are trodden under foot by vicious men, and loathed for ever after by the good. Let pass. I did not filch. I found the child." "You found him, Marian?" Okay. Um, A. I found me where I found my curse in the gutter with my shame. What have you, any of you, to say to that? Who all are happy and sit safe and high, and never spake and never spoke before to arraign my right to low grief itself? What, what, being beaten down by hoofs of maddened oxen into ditch, half dead, uh, whole mangled when they grow at last, breeze sees and finds there embedded in her flesh because of the so extremity of the shock. Some coin a price, and when a good man comes, that's God. The best men are not quite as good, and says, I drop the coins there, take it, you, and keep it. It shall pay you for the loss. You all put up your finger. See the thief. Observe that precious thing she has come to filch. How bad, how bad those girls are. Oh, my flower, my pet, I dare forget. I ha- I have you in my arms, and fly off to be angry with the world, and fright you, hurt you with my tempers, till you gobble up your lip. Why, that indeed is bad, a naughty mother. You mistake, I interrupted. If I loved you not, I should not, Marian, certainly be here. Okay. At last she said, you are so very good, and yet I wish indeed you had never seen me to make me sob until I fix the child. It is not wholesome for those pleasure plats to be so early watered by our brine. And then, who knows, he may not like me now as well, perhaps, as ere he saw me fret. One's ugly fretting. He has eyes the same as angels, but he cannot see as deep. And so I've kept forever in his sight a sort of smile to please him as you place a green thing from the garden in a cup to make to make believe it grows there. Look, my sweet, my cowslip ball, we're done with that cross face, and here's a face come back you used to like. Ah, 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 he laughs. He likes me. Ah, Miss Lee, you're great and pure, but were you pure still, as if you had walked, we'll say, no other where than up and down the New Jerusalem, and held your trailing, held, and, um, and held your trailing lutestring up yourself from brushing the 12 stones for fear of some small speck as little as a needle prick. White stitch on white, the child would keep to me, would choose his poor lost Marian like me best. And though you stretch your arms, cry back and cling, as we do when God says it's time to die, and bids us go up higher. Leave us do. We too are happy. Does he push me off? He's satisfied with me as I with him. Um, so soft to one, so hard to others. Nay, I cried, more angry that she melded me. We make henceforth a cushion of our thoughts to sit and practice easy virtues on. I thought a child was given to sanctify a woman, set her in the sight of all, the clear-eyed heavens, a chosen minister, to do their business and lead spirits up the difficult blue height. A woman lives, not better quickened toward the truth and good, through being a mother, then she none, kissing them as we kill roses. Kill? Oh, Christ, she said, and turned her wild and sad face from side to side, with no despairing wonder in it. What? What have you in your souls against me then? All of you. Am I wicked, do you think? God knows me. Trust me with a child. But you think me really wicked? I complain because which is wrong beyond the first wrong, Marion, when you let the pure place and the noble heart to take the hand of a seducer. Whom? Whose hand? I took the hand of, springing up, erect, and lifting up the child at full arm's length, as if to bear him like an oriflamme, unconquerable to armies of reproach. By him, she said, my child's head and its curls, by those blue eyes, no woman born could dare at first to lighten it. The blood of mine was still, except for grief. No cleaner maid than I was took a step to a shattered end. No matron mother now looks backward to her early maidenhood through chaster pulses. I speak steadily, and if so, if being fouled in will and paltered with it with the, uh-oh, what happened here? Okay. Um uh-oh. Okay, and paltered within soul by devil's lust. I dared to um, I dared to take my part. Would God sit quiet? Let us think in heaven, nor strike me dumb with thunder. Yet I speak. He clears me therefore. What? Seduced? Your word? Do wolves seduce a one found in France? Do eagles who have pinched a lamb with claws seduce it into carrion? So with me, I was not ever, as you say, seduced, but simply murdered. There she paused and sighed, with such a sigh as drops from agony to exhaustion. Sighing a while, she let the babe slide down upon her bosom from her arms, and all her face's light fell after him, like a torch quenched and failing and falling. Down she sank and sat upon the bedside with the child. Okay. Um, but I convicted, broken utterly, with woman's pageant along, with woman's pageant clung about her waist and kissed her hair and eyes. I have been wrong, sweet Marian, in tender rage. Sweet, holy Marian, and now Marian, now I'll use your oath, although my lips are hard, and by the child, my Marian, by the child, I'll swear his mother shall be innocent before my conscience, as in the open book of him who reads for judgment. Innocent, my sister, let the night be never so dark. The moon is surely somewhere in the sky, so surely is your whiteness to be found through all dark facts. But pardon me, and smile a little, Marian, for the child, if not for me, my sister. The poor lip just motioned for the smile and let it go, and then, with scarce a stirring of the mouth, as if a statue spoke that could not breathe, but spoke on calm between his lips. I am very glad you clear me so. I should be sorry that you shut me down with harlots, or with even a better name, which is, which, which misbecomes his mother. For the rest, I am not on a level with your love, nor ever was, you know, but now am worse, because that world of yours, has dealt with me as when the hard sea bites and changes the first form of it. I marked a shore of pebbles bitten to one shape from all the various life of Marian Earl, picked up and dropped by you and another friend, was ground and tortured by the incessant sea, and bruised from what she was. Change, I change, death has changed. Oh wow. Mm, um, mm, mm, um, mm, mm. Okay, okay. And she said, and wait, and she, I said, was murdered. Miriam's dead. What can you do with people when they are dead? But if you are peon, wait, but if you are pious, sing a hymn and go. Or if you are tender, leave a sigh and go. But go by all means, and permit the grass to keep its green, viewed up, twist him, and you then leave me. Let me rest. I am dead, I say, and if to save the child from death as well, the mother in me has survived the rest. Why, that's God's miracle. You must not task. I am not less dead for that. I am nothing more but just a mother, only for the child. I, I am warm and cold and hungry and afraid, and smell the flowers a little, and see the sun, and speak still, and am silent just for him. I pray you therefore to mistake me not, and treat me happily as I were alive. For though you ran a pin into my soul, I think it would not hurt nor trouble me. Here's proof, dear lady, in the marketplaces. But now you promise me to say a word about a friend who once, long years ago, took God's place toward me, where he leans. I, I left, as all of us leave God. You thought perhaps I seemed to care for hearing of that friend. Now judge me. We have sat here half an hour and talked together of the child, and I not asked as much as what's the thing you had to tell me of their friend, of the friend. The friend? He, he's sad, I think you said. He's sick, perhaps. 'Tis not to Marian if he's sad or sick. Another would have crawled beside your foot, and I prayed your words out. Why, a beast, a log, a starved eat, if he had fed it more with milk, would show, but I am dead, you see, and that explains it. Okay, okay, oh, we have some, more comments. Okay, and, okay, let me see, and, okay, Marjo the Hearts, um, okay, thank you very much, Marge, the poet waltz. Okay, thank you very much. And thank you for being here, Marge. And it's an honor to have you here. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. Thank you very much. Okay. And Soul Angel said, um, almost without batteries on my phone. Enjoy, Noreen. Have a good day. Okay. Thank you very much, Soul Angel. And I hope you have a good day too. And I your batteries on your phone. Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. 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 I will tell you, she replied. But since we're taking okay oats, you'll promise first that he is in England. He shall never learn. Wasn't there yet. Um. Uh oh. Okay. I think I'm right here. Sorry about that, you all. Poor thing. She spoke and shook her head, as white and calm as frost, or days too cold for raining any more. But still with such a face, and so much alive, I could not choose but take it on my arm, and I stroked the placid patience of his cheeks, then told my story out of Romney Lee, how, having lost her, sought her, missed her still, he, broken hearted for himself and her, had drawn the curtains of the world awhile, as if he had done with mourning. Then I stopped. There I stopped. For whom, when she gasped and pressed me with her eyes. And now, how is it with him? Tell me now. I felt the shame of compensated grief. and chose my words with scruple, slowly stepped upon the slippery stones set here and there across the sliding water. Certainly, as evening empties, morning into night, another morning takes the evening up with healthful, provi- pro- providential interchange. And though he thought still of her, yes, she knew, she understood, she had supposed indeed that as one stops a hole upon a flute, at which a new note comes and shapes a tune, excluding her would bring a worthier end, and long ere this, that Lady Waldemar he loved so. Okay, let me see, um, okay, it don't look like anybody's here. Um, so, since there's nobody here, um, I should close. I should finish. Do more. Read more of Ara Lee. Next week, next Saturday. Let me write this down where I left off at. Okay. Um, okay. And that was the Ara Lee by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And and I thought if I do it in the middle, there'd be more people here to do the drawing. I guess not. I guess it really don't matter then. Um, but I'm still going to do it anyway. And let me see. Um, no, um, um, it really don't look like anybody's here. But so I guess I'll go back to like it was. So next time I'll do beginning then because it didn't matter. Okay, and now we're going to do the drawing. Okay, and this is a prize right here. This is a prize, and the prize is Husam Isa Ramadan presents 48 Palestinian short stories by the Palestinian writers. And this prize, okay, for the raffle drawing. Oh, it looked like finally somebody showed up. Let me see who it is. Um, 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 I can't. Well, don't look like anybody's on here, but okay. I'm going ahead and do the drawing anyway. I thought there was somebody here on, but okay, okay. I'm gonna check this, and I know some of you come on after the show and listen to it later. I know one. Okay, now let me take the lid off, and I hope y'all can see. Okay, there's okay, 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 and the winner is um Brandy Rogers Butler. Okay, you are the winner. So to be on the safe side, okay, I'm gonna make sure that you are wait, let me close this out. Okay, okay, uh-oh. Mm, okay, mm, um I'm gonna find out if she's still a member here. Okay, look like she joined 3 months ago. Okay. Um okay. Brandy, oh, why did that keep going out? Congratulations, Brandy Rogers Butler. No wait, yeah, Butler. Okay, you have one Hussein I Ramadan presents 48 Palestinians short stories by the Palestinians writers. And congratulations, Brandy Rogers Butler. Um, okay, it's an honor for you to be the win. It is an honor to have you as a winner. Congratulations. And this is for the October raffle drawing of 2023. Congratulations. You have um, um, 2 months to claim your prize. Okay. And thank you. Okay. Now, um, okay, the poetic form I'll talk about today is called monorhyme. Okay. A monorhyme is a poem in which all the lines have the same end rhyme. I guess it doesn't matter how many stanzas or how many lines or what subject, as long as the end rhyme, each each line. Okay. Now, okay. Now I'm going to talk about today's word, savant. Okay. Savant is spelled Savant. Savant is a noun. Origin is French, early 18th century. And definition one, a very learned or talented person, especially one distinguished in a particular field of science or the arts. The second definition, a person who has an exceptional aptitude in one particular field, such as music or mathematics, despite having significant impairment in other areas of intellectual or social functioning. Example in a sentence: we hired him based on his reputation as a savant in the field of biochemistry. Okay, and that was the example in a sentence. And did you know the second definition of the word savant applies to a specific medical diagnosis of a condition called savant syndrome? Savant syndrome occurs in people with mental disabilities who have exceptional skill or islands of genius, as experts have come to call it, in certain areas. You might be familiar with the syndrome from the movie Rain Man, in which Dustin Hoffman plays a man with autism who has incredible skill with numbers and memory. Researchers have found that approximately 50% of people with savants and the remainder have some sort of central nervous system injury or disease. The end. And that was savant, Savant. Okay. Okay. My book came in today, and I ordered my book. Um, the year of I'm one of the featured ones in here. It's called The Year of the Poet X, October 2023. Featured global poets CSP, Sebastian Parker, Noreen Snyder, and Ram Krishna Paul. And I'm one of the four in there. And then it says, my, I mentioned her name in there too. And the in the poetry say 2023. Okay. 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 And I have three poems in there And the reason I didn't put any love poems in there because I want people to know I don't write all love poems. I write variety, like Elizabeth Barrett Browning did. So I do write different kinds. It's not always all about love. I just want people to know that. Okay, and I will read the three that's in the book. And thank you very much, Bill, for allowing me to be in here. And it's perfect timing too, because guess what? It's my birthday month, October. So it's an honor to be in this book on my birthday month. Thank you very much, Bill. Okay, and here's my poetry, and you can find page 132, the photo of me, and um, then on 133 is my bio. Then I have three poems. Okay, first one is called "Accept Me." I'm childless. Do you have any children? I hate this question. It's inevitable. People you meet, surveys, doctors, and hospitals. This question won't go away. When you're childless, it's a pain, heartbreaking to answer, and you got to keep your head up and your feelings locked inside. You want to explode and say, it's none of your business, but instead, quietly you say no. No one knows the hurt, the anger, the pain, the heartbreak you go through, except for the ones who are childless. Each childless person deals with it differently. Then you have to deal with some cold-hearted ones who degraded you so low they say there's something wrong with you because all women had children. That is bull. I'm not the only one. Stop degrading me and the others. Accept me. I'm childless. I am not childless by choice. And do not ask me why. It's none of your business. It took me years to accept it. Still, I have my bad days for who I am. Or go away and leave me alone. I know God loves me just the way I am. I know my man loves me just the way I am. God knows what he was doing when he made me. It was in his plans. Now I can say I'm childless, but not by choice. I am proud of me. God chose me to be childless, and it is okay with me. I am beautiful, worthy, spatial. I am me. It feels good to say these words. The next one I have my poem in there is titled Melvin Douglas Johnson. Okay. He passed away about a couple ago, I think. Okay. Okay. Um, Too many legends have gone before us, but left this earth too soon. Melvin Douglas Johnson is one of them. How do I write a poem about him to do him justice? It's so hard to do in the poetry community. Listen to him. You will be in awe as he reads his poetry. Melvin is a spatial poet who cares about the community. He inspires so many poets. He is an influencer, a mentor, a leader, an activist, a great man. He is kind, spread love to all. He left a big print, a big poetry print in this world. Not a famous poem for Melvin. Say the last thanks for me. He stands up for everyone, no matter who you are. He stands up for justice without fear. He things. He should be celebrated during the Black History Month. Let's celebrate Melvin and his life here on Earth. Let's not leave him out. Melvin and his poetry will live on forever. even after we're gone from this earth. The end. And that was the second one. And the third one I have in this book is what poetry means to me. Poetry to me is like music is to a musician. Stars is to the night sky. Poetry is my passion, essence to my life, to my well-being. I write because God gave me this talent, and I will use it. I write. I have something to say. Poetry gives me support. I love poetry, whether it's free verse or structured forms. I hunger and thirst for poetry. The end. That was called What Poetry Means to Me. And you can read all three of them in this book, The Year of the Poet X, October 23rd. Okay. You can get it on Bill's um okay, Bill Peters' site. Um okay. You can order it from innerchildpress.com. Okay. INNERCH. Okay. Okay. And this is the book. And okay. Um okay, and don't look like anybody's on here. And okay. I know people are gonna be on here later. So I won't be asking for uh Potpourri unless I see somebody come up. So I'm gonna have some more announcements to make. Um it's not it. Okay. 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 I, I want to before we do close out. I want to shout out to Star Renee Cryer. She bought the first order of Christmas cards for me. I want to get because every time you order from me, I will give you a shout out on the Poetry Club Saturday night show, and I'm going to give that shout out to Bob. I'm ordering Christmas cards, and I want to give a shout out um to Ken Errett. She's the third one who ordered Christmas cards from me. I'm 20 pack for $40. So if you want to buy Christmas cards from me, it's $40 for 20. You get 20. It's a good price. It takes a lot of work. So and I also do. I just finished doing an order for labels, 400 labels, and two magnets and 100 business cards. So I do all of them. If you need any business cards or labels, I will do them for you too. Or if you want magnets, let me know. And I do gift tags. I will be getting that done finished pretty soon too. They'll come in a package too. So and I'm going to do something different too, like a mystery gift bag, where you just won't know what's in it. It's going to be a mystery, and you can order that too. Okay, and Well, okay. I want to congratulate Brandy Rogers Butler for winning the prize book, the raffle draw, and she won Who's Him Isa Ramadan short stories by the Palestinian writers. Congratulations, Brandy. Okay, and well, since I'm not gonna get there's no use doing no potpourri and all that because there's nobody on there as far as I know. Up there, I'm looking at, and it shows like there's nobody. But I'll look again on here. Nope. Okay. Nope. Um. Let me see if anybody's on YouTube, but I don't think anybody's on here. Um. Okay. Oh wow! I didn't realize Soul Angel was on YouTube too. Wow. Okay. Okay. But okay. There's nobody on now. Oh wait, there is somebody on now. Um. Um. Somebody is on. I see look like one person on there. They don't show up on here though. Okay, looks like there's one person on there. So they don't show up on here. And if you want to come on Potpourri, you can let me know. And okay, and I'll write it down here. Um, well, okay. It might be easier to do it this way. Okay, and now and y'all can copy and paste this. I should put it on there like that because it says that there's one person on here that don't show up on them places. So if you see that, if you want to come on, so copy and paste it, and or you can type it in um, the address bar and come on here on the show. Okay, I'll give a few more minutes, and at the same time, 5 o'clock. And once again, congratulations, Brandy Rogers Butler. You won the book, the poetry prize, the prize, Palestinian short stories by the Palestinian writers. And Bill Peters Sr. has donated these books to us for the raffle drawing. Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. And it sounds like it's very interesting. It's and remember, if you want to buy a Christmas card from me, for them already. So thank you. Thank you to Star, to Madonna Gatlin, and to Tim Merritt um, for ordering the Christmas card, greeting cards. Okay. 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 I don't see nobody coming on, so I will close out. And it shows up there one, that yet it's not corresponding to what's here. Because I look, no, it's not on Facebook unless it's on YouTube. Um, oh yeah, somebody's watching on YouTube. Okay, somebody, it looks like somebody's watching on YouTube. Thank you very much, whoever's on YouTube. Oh, now they're gone. Okay, okay, I'll be closing out because there's nobody coming on here. And and thank you all. Thank you all for being here. Okay, and thank you all for being here. And oh, there's something else I want to let you all know. Yes, I don't want to forget that. It's very important. Okay, there's still one person on here. So I saw this yesterday on YouTube. And this father was speaking to the son, and the son was about ready to give up. He's a little kid. He was going up this, running up this slide. I guess he's in a competition or something, and he couldn't get up there, and so he was about in tears. And the dad told him to say to visualize him doing it and winning, and he told the son to say, I am unstoppable. I am incredible. I am fast. I am strong. I can do it. And then he told his son to say, visualize you can do it. I want to connect this with okay, what I'm about to say, and you'll understand in a minute. Well, today on the news, on my Google News, on my Google News on the cell phone, there was this woman who jumped off this bridge down in Florida. I'm not sure it's Fort Lauderdale or something like that down there somewhere. I can't remember exactly. And and she went to the bar, ordered a drink, and she left her purse and did not even drink her drink. Well, she left from there going to the bridge, and she jumped off. But you know what? She did not. She made it. She survived. Who survived jumping off the bridge over down there? And no, wait a minute. Yeah, two that survived it. So I'm thankful she survived. And when you feel suicidal, remember this: no matter what you're going through, talk to somebody. You're gonna make it. Remember saying, "I can do this." Whatever you're going through, saying, "I am powerful," and take it one step at a time. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 1 minute at a time. And saying, I am fearless. I'm incredible. I'm strong. I will make it. I can make it. Just one more step, one more minute. Please, don't commit suicide. It's not the answer. Suicide is not the answer. You know, perceive that. And say, I'm going to be all right. I will be all right. I am a woman. I am a man. I'm a teenager. I am a child, whatever. To say that you will be all right. And saying that God made me. You know, and please don't do it. And you can always, if anybody wants to talk to me, you can always talk to me. You can always talk to God. God always listens too. He's always to call out to Him. He's always hearing your prayers. He always, when you want to talk. And I will listen to you too. And I know there's other people who listen to you. And another thing you can say, I am spatial, because each one of us are spatial. No matter who you are, all spatial. And saying I'm beautiful, I am handsome. If you say I'm beautiful if you're a woman, I'm handsome if you're a man. No matter what you're going through, you got this. Say, I got this. So take one step at a time, 1 minute at a time. No matter what, you got this. Please. Write it. You can write a poem. Write it down how you feel. That helps out tremendously. No matter what, you will be okay because you got this. And that's what I want to. I want to make sure. Okay, I hope I get through. If I can get through to one person, and what I'm now, it is worth it all. If I get through to one person, if I make one person difference in someone's life, it's worth it to me. Because I don't care who you are. You know what? I don't want to see anybody, giving up on life. You know, and I know I've done it. I've been there. I've been down that road, and I'm still here, and I'm glad I'm here. You know, and so that's what I have to say to you all, and I hope I can make it make a difference, and I hope I can save at least one life, and that's worth it all to me. Thank you all for listening, and I want to thank everyone for being here today at the Porchy Club Saturday night show. It is each one of you all here. Remember, you are special, you are loved, and God made you for who you are. And you, there's a reason for you to be here today. And for you to be alive, there's a reason. And remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams. And don't let anybody stop you from living your dreams. It doesn't matter what you want. you have to believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you got it. So believe in yourself. You can do it. And you know what? I believe in you. No matter who you are, what your dreams are, I believe in you. I know you got it. Thank you all. And remember, okay, and you have a great day, great evening, and a great weekend, and a great week. And remember, I love you all. Thank you all for stopping by. And you have been watching the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. And I am Noreen Snyder, your host. Okay, thank you all. Oh, yes, I got another announcement to make. I should remember that. Okay, Have a Chat with Poet Noreen is coming up, and my guest will be Daryl Halenchak. And you don't want to miss it, because he's an outstanding poet, and he's an activist too, and you don't want to miss this show. On October 23rd, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, and 8 o'clock um, Eastern Standard Time. So I hope you all save the date. Don't forget. It's going to be a great show with Daryl Halenchak. Okay, and if you want to be on have a if you want to be on the show, have a chat with Poet Noreen. Get with me, and I will arrange it. Okay. Okay. Thank you all, and have a great night, and God bless you, and I love you all, and okay, and see you all, and God does too. See y'all next Saturday. Thank you all.